Courtney Enders here with FloRacing, and we are talking to another competitor of the PRO Superstar Shootout. We've got big boy Matt Hagan over here. I've been excited about this piece for a long time. What are we going to be doing here today, Matt?
Well, it looks like we're going to be drag racing some tractors, so we'll get out here, have some fun, check these Mahindra Tractors out. Pretty cool. I've never really been on Mahindra Tractors too much. They brought them out here, get to have a little fun, showcase a little bit of this Dallas, Texas speedway here, so hopefully these tractors are as fast as my funny car, you know?
So a little bit of why we wanted to do this tractor, obviously the partnership with TSR and Mahindra Tractors, but Matt Hagan in the real life, you're a bit of a farmer.
Yeah, I get to farm a little bit. I call myself a farmer.
Yes.
You know, I got really 3 guys that work really hard behind the scenes to make me look like a farmer. But yeah, we run quite a bit of cattle at home, about 1,800 head right now, and got about 3,400 acres between what we lease and own. And yeah, it definitely makes for a cool day job when we're not drag racing. Keeps you humble, keeps you, you know, hands dirty, salt of the earth kind of stuff. But it's a reset button for me, so I really enjoy it.
Where is home for you?
Christiansburg, Virginia. So Virginia Tech, like everybody bleeds maroon back home for a Hokie, you know. So
we bleed maroon here for Texas A&M.
There you go.
Gig 'em, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So what we're going to do here today is we're going to do a couple of things. I've never driven a tractor before.
Okay.
I don't consider myself a city gal, but you know I live in suburbia. So we're going to take these tractors and we're going to drag race them.
Drag racing.
But first, you have to teach me how to operate this, and I want y'all to know this is absolutely real. I have not sat on this yet. We have done nothing. What you're about to see here is tractors for dummies, and I'm the dummy.
There we go. Well, I might be the dummy too, but it looks like they're hydrostatic, so it should be push, forward and reverse kind of thing. So we'll put them on high gear and see what they can do.
We have some kind of friendly waiver here.
You want to bet $100 on it?
I mean, sure. FloRacing, you got me sponsored. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so I mean, this is like, it's not pro stock, no shifting. Oh, that was the most crucial part of this.
Yeah, get out the way, right?
Get out of my way.
That's right.
All right, I'm getting on this, baby.
Let's let you go.
Oh. Pull it back. Oh, yeah. Flip him over in this thing.
That's right.
All right.
Got your flashers on?
Where's the flashers?
They're already on.
Oh, that'd be right here.
Yeah. And so you want to turn your RPM up? Right over here.
Oh, there it is. Oh, now that's great. We got turtle and we got bunny.
There you go.
Turtle and bunny. All right, get in
You want to just play around a little bit?
So backwards.
Yeah, go forward with this one since there's a tractor behind you. There you go.
Oh yeah, we'll be all right. Oh, Farmer Joe. My daddy's gonna be so proud of me. Oh, okay. Okay. Are we flipping for lane choice?
You ready? Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Where's my horn again?
Yeah!
I think you won because it's smaller. Holy crap. You think?
Yeah, wheel to wheel. Wheel to wheel.
Wheel to wheel. So
Yeah,
wait, is there a weight advantage?
Ain't no. It's just length advantage, you know what I mean?
But I mean, because you're on the smaller tractor.
Hey, but I'm heavier. Let's carry more weight over
Debatable. I had Mexican food last night. That's debatable. All right, so that was warm up, right?
Yeah, we'll call that a warm up.
We need a flag girl.
Huh?
We need a flag girl.
Yeah, hey, get out there and flag us.
What do I do, hand down?
Woo! I'm getting bogus here. I think we need to switch tractors. I feel like he has an advantage. We should switch.
One more?
Yeah, I want to switch.
Switch?
Yeah. This is great.
heavy guy on the heavy tractor.
Ain't nothing but a chicken wing.
I think you're done. The heavy guy on the heavy tractor. What are you gonna do?
I told you, you
got
had
me
the
on that
vehicle.
That one got the horsepower on it.
I could feel the difference.
Yeah, for a little bit smaller tractor. But you put the heavy guy on the heavy tractor, what do you expect?
There ain't no rules in baseball, Cletus. Listen, all I know is we know cars. When I see an advantage, like when you go to the go-kart place and you see somebody speeding, I want the fast go-kart.
I want that one, right?
But I wonder if, like, could this thing, like, lift you?
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I want to get in the bucket or not.
With me? You don't trust me?
I don't know. I mean, I still got to race a car today.
You do. But, no, but really, I mean, I assume these things can get some pretty hefty shit
cool
in here.
Though, huh? Yeah.
I'm a farmer now.
About anything with one of these.
Yeah?
Yeah, they make all kinds of implements. You can mow your grass. You put a mowing deck underneath of them. You can put a bush hog, a little backhoe, all kinds of stuff.
I'm a farmer now, guys. I'm gonna quit my day job. Just kidding.
That's it.
And be a
Start
farmer.
farming.
But you still won. We're 2-1.
Ah.
That was actually really fun. That was the most enjoyable part of my day.
That's a good time, yeah.
So let's recap. We're doing a race day recap. What happened out there on the track today?
First of all, I think you did really well. For someone never been on a tractor before, you know, hydrostatic or not, it's you didn't flip it over. Put up a pretty good drag race, you know. Yeah, we might have to hire you on the farm.
Oh, listen, I can do that. If I can get a tan like all y'all have out there, then that might work. But I have that racetrack fan.
Though,
yeah,
you know, it's one of them deals. But yeah, yeah, we had a good time today. Obviously, appreciate Mahindra Tractor bringing them out so we can have some fun. I'm hoping that now that they're used, I can get a discount. You know what I mean? So,
oh, that's why you were putting the bucket in the dirt.
That's right.
That's why you were making a mess.
Thinking ahead, right?
I see how it goes. Susan's over there like, no, absolutely not.
But
So after this, okay, we get into, we're obviously both very competitive. I have it in my blood, but if I were to beat Matt Hagan in a drag race, the world might be upside down.
You just did.
I cheated, I got the good one.
No.
I got the little guy.
No, it all worked out good. I think you did really good today. So.
But you are a competitive guy, right?
Yeah,
I've known you a long time. You've been out here killing a game here in the drag racing for a long time, but I want to kind of talk about the difference of your mindset whenever we're racing off season. At the PRO Superstar Shootout. You guys went in there, pretty new team, having to go show everything for the first time, but you're racing for big money. Talk about it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, what a great event to go out there. All the pro folks come together and create something that's, you know, new, but still kind of like still has that feel. What I loved about it was that all the fans could come up in the, you know, staging lanes, and there are people surrounded the car and up there, you know, watching the cars run, and it felt like a cool pro mod race. You know,
it did.
I used to pro mod race for like 6 years before I ever stepped in a fuel car, and those days of like everybody swarming the starting line and just that like very personal feel to it. You know what I mean? So what was great though is that we got to test a lot of stuff. They were there for several days, had a lot of stuff that we could iron out before we rolled into our season. And you know, these cars are so expensive to test. So you're at a great facility, you're at a great track. You can gauge off of kind of what other cars are doing. Shutdown's great, just the whole deal. I mean, it was just a great event, you know, and we had some night runs. We got to run these things at night. I wish
2 days of night runs.
I know, man. I wish we raced these cars at night more. I mean, they're just, you know, 8-foot flames out of each side, and they're just so cool to drive at night. Plus, it's, you know, I'm not sweating. I'm fat, so I don't like to sweat. You know what I mean? So
I don't think that's fat, buddy. I think that's fit.
But it's just one of those things where it's just a cool event. So if you didn't get a chance to go out there last year, definitely come out and see it this year. It's always a great show. Nothing but the best of the best cars. Kind of an invite-only kind of deal. So. I hope I get invited, you know, but if not, we're doing this for
I think you're wearing all the right logos, which you segued me perfectly into here. So not only do you get to go out there and compete in such a cool deal, pre-season, big money, but you get to invite your partners.
Absolutely.
JHG was a huge partner in this event, and I think that it's really cool. My team at Elite Motorsports in a very similar way, where we get to say, hey, we're all business all the time, and while you guys are fighting for business out there, you're getting to show Jason and all of them a different side of what we do.
Absolutely, you know, and Jason's been a huge sponsor of drag racing, NHRA, and what, you know, pro stock all the way to funny car, you know, and it's just awesome to have our partners there and still be able to entertain them, show them what the car can do in a great environment. Like you guys had the sponsor viewing set up from the back there. You could see everything going down the track, and it gave me chill bumps. Look at that, it gives me chill bumps talking about like how exciting it is for the fans and for our sponsors and for our partners, and just to be able to go out there and put on a cool show.
Now, I have to ask this question. As somebody who gets asked how it is to be somebody's sister all the time, I've got to do this. You are racing for Tony Stewart Racing. That is a big deal. I don't care what brand of motorsports you're in. That guy does cool shit all over the map.
Yeah.
So Matt Hagan running pro mod cars back in the day, or big dreaming of becoming a race car driver, could you have ever even imagined that you're not only racing with and for him, but you're helping him? He's talked behind your back a lot about how much you've helped him.
Yeah, well, Tony's a quick learner, right? You know, and it's a great shot in the arm for NHRA, for a guy that's wheeled everything from IndyCar to Cup cars,
probably tractors
to everything. Yeah, he's had a Mahindra sponsor for a while, and it just, to have him be a part of this and say, hey, look, I love drag racing, I love NHRA, I love what we're doing with the pro organization, to put his time and energy and effort into it, step back and watch that guy, help grow the sport. Is amazing, and then to be able to drive for him is unbelievable. I mean, I drove for Don Schumacher, and I won a championship with a couple different crew chiefs, and then to be able to come over here and drive for Tony, it's been a blessing. The guy's just a good guy, but he's great for the sport. He's a good businessman, but he's got a direction, right? Like, he knows he wants to be in drag racing, he knows he wants to win championships, he knows he wants to drive a top fuel car, and so we're just help further that dream along, you know what I mean, and make it a reality. So I know he's got some wins due in the season, and he's working hard to get his first win in top fuel. But
guy, so close in Sonoma.
Yeah, I know. And then, but once you get that first win, then you're thinking championship, right?
Yeah.
Like, so it just grows. So I remember when I wanted like my first round win, and now I look back, I got 51 wins and 4 championships and a bunch of runners up, and all kinds of accolades that you can just kind of like sit back and go, wow, how did I get here? But it's from great people, and surrounding myself by the best people I could find. And I think that's what Tony has done, is allowed us to surround ourselves with the best. And I think that's why we do perform so well. No different than you guys at Elite. You guys have a great group of people, and a lot of them over there are my friends. There you go. A lot of them are my friends, and it's just one of those things where, good people find other good people.
Yeah. So the folks at home at Flo Racing, this was their first time getting to see Top Fuel, Funny Car, and even Pro Stock. We do the World Series of Pro Mod with Mountain Motor, but what we did there was something really, really new to our audience. Even the dirt folks, the late model folks are getting to tune into these fire-breathing machines for the very, very first time. You are the pilot of this thing. Yeah. You are the guy on the bull. Try and explain, and I know you can't, but try and explain what it does to your body and your senses when you're in that thing.
Well, there's a fine line between bravery and stupidity, and you don't sure what side you're on some days, but we like to think of the bravery side. But it's just, it's like a mule kicks you in the chest, right? Like, it's just like, bam, it hits you, and your head's pinned back, and it's tucked down, and the car's running, and it just never stops digging. And we see almost 6 G's on a run and almost negative 7 G's when the parachute comes out. So I look really young for a little while, and I look really old for a little while, you know what I mean?
It's the reverse Botox.
That's right, I'm trying to get the old knot to stick, you know what I mean? But it's intense. I opened up my fire suit, my locker, when I first started, and there were 4 fire suits in there. I'm like, why is there 4 fire suits in there? And they're like, you're gonna be on fire a little bit. So that's, obviously what we try to not to do. I mean, my kids watch on TV and they're like, Dad's on fire. I'm like, that's not cool when Dad's on fire, you know what I mean? Yeah, but that's why people watch them, right? They want to see this crazy fast, adrenaline-filled deal that you never know what's going to happen. And what's cool about funny cars is that they'll put cylinders out and you're in there just working your ass off, and it looks straight as you're going down through there, but man, you're earning your money some days, and so it's just very intense. And I kind of relate it to, like, we farm a lot, right? So we have a lot of cattle, and I keep probably 45 bulls on the farm, and you pin all these bulls up, and they're all ready to get out with the cows and stuff, and you swing the gate open, you don't know which way this one or that one is going to go. Same with a funny car. You get in that funny car and you just don't ever know as soon as you hit the pedal what that thing's going to do. So it makes it always so adrenaline filled and intense and super focused, but I guess that's why we do it, why we love doing it.
Now the folks at home, unless they've got a big old check and a big set of huevos here, may not be able to hop in the funny car, but what they can experience at the Pro Superstar Shootout is what you just talked about, open gates. That's what's cool about drag racing all over the map. Absolutely. The fan experience. That's got to be cool, even for you, seeing them enjoy that.
Well, and I've been involved with other motorsports, and you have to be hot passed up, or you have to know somebody to get in and talk, and every ticket is a pit pass, right? That's what we sell at NHRA, but it's what we're selling here, on the pro experience as well. And just all access, right? Like what I was talking about earlier, get up on the starting line, you get in the lanes when we're getting in the car. I was doing so many interviews as I was putting my helmet on, and people are asking questions and stuff, and it's just up close and personal, and it's something you're never going to get anywhere else.
Does that jack with you, or do you like it?
No, you can sit in my lap all the way up until I fire the car up, you know what I mean? Like, come on, let's go.
You're a nut.
Yeah. Hey guys, this is Matt Hagan, driver of the JHG Funny Car with Pro Flow, and we'll see you guys there in Brayton.